that she has something to do with Young and Hungry, which is going to be one of the best Emily Osment films that we have ever seen in a long time. It's certainly going to be better than what Cyberbully was because it looked like it was independently shot. But the thing was, Ashley Tisdale had really nothing to do with that one. And on her website, she has a lot of photos about being behind the scenes of Young and Hungry herself and Emily Osment posing for the camera. It's really fun. And on YouTube, they have released several sneak peeks of this as well. So if you have no info on it, definitely go to YouTube and go to the official YouTube channels of people like Emily Osment and Ashley Tisdale to get a background of information on this movie. Always was a big fan of Ashley Tisdale and Emily Osment. Knowing now that both of them are on board for Young and Hungry makes me even more excited and filled to the maximum, as they say in entertainment, with anticipation for this one. And on a scale of 5 stars, I can easily rate it 4 out of 5 stars because I'm so excited to check it out. No, I haven't seen Young and Hungry, but I have seen a lot of trailers, and I have seen a lot of trailers for a lot of the Emily Osment projects, and I have read a lot of blogs that Emily's been posting on her social networks like Facebook and Twitter, and I am really excited with how excited Emily Osment seems to be, along with Ashley Tisdale, for the release of all her projects coming up in 2015. And I foresee 2015 being a really big year for people like Ashley Tisdale and Emily Osment. All we have to do as fans are sit back, enjoy the action, and witness greatness, in my opinion, with how we have seen greatness coming from all of these celebrities that Ashley Tisdale has worked with over the last at least decade and who she's going to be working with in the very near future. We have the best yet to be witnessed by both Emily Osment and all of her fans. And you may say to yourself, I say that a lot about a lot of celebrities, but I'm going to go ahead and give Emily Osment the benefit of the doubt because she has worked with Ashley Tisdale before, so she knows what goes with working with Ashley Tisdale. And I think that because of that alone, because she worked with her on shows like Hannah Montana and a lot of other projects like High School Musical, I think that Emily Osment is definitely going to have the best of her characters brought out in this movie. Now, a lot of people have been asking my opinion on the new Emily Osment image for this movie and how she's being more revealing and how we're seeing a more mature side of Emily Osment. I had this conversation with Wacko Bob, and I said to Wacko Bob, because Ashley Tisdale has something to do with this is going to convey both a more mature image and a more respectable image for Emily Osment. If this were under the direction of somebody else in Hollywood and not Ashley Tisdale, I would see it being more inappropriate for young audiences. But I really think that Emily Osment is trying to convey both a different image and kind of a similar image from the earlier years of her career on shows like Hannah Montana, and you're going to see that jump out at you with Young and Hungry. And because Ashley Tisdale is directing it, don't expect this movie to go all the way with inappropriateness. It's going to have a lot of mature themes examined in it, yes, because Ashley Tisdale is trying to take her production company beyond unprecedented heights, surpassing those of other actresses and actors who have started up their own production companies over the years. Rob Zombie, of course, and Melissa Joan Hart have been ones to go into directing, and they've done their way of doing movies, and I think that Ashley Tisdale is going to do her own way of doing movies, and I don't think she's going to be all inappropriate. Yes, she's going to release mature movie after mature movie, but I think she's going to do a great job putting herself out there, and with how great her new website looks, AshleyTisdale.com, with everything categorized, I think she's got her life definitely in order, and we're going to be seeing a different side of Ashley Tisdale in years to come. Now, I remember seeing Ashley for High School Musicals 1 through 3. I saw Ashley in Aliens in the Attic in 2008. She was a great actress for all of those projects, and she was a great actress as the voice of Candace on Phineas and Ferb, the animated show. She's done it all. When you look back at the resume of Ashley Tisdale, it is a very impressive resume, and of course she had Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure. While that one's in the back of my mind, released in 2011, a spin-off from the High School Musical movies, the trilogy High School Musical 1 through 3, and they showcased what happened to Sharpay Evans after she graduated from high school and how she went to college and found the love of her life. I really appreciated that follow-up. It didn't make sense to me a lot, but I really appreciated how they at least tried to attempt to follow up on Sharpay Evans' character, and Ashley Tisdale, if you noticed in the credits, directed that as a co-producer, so that was a lot of fun for Ashley Tisdale, one of the first major ones that she had released from her major film production company, which is still releasing movies off of Sharpay Evans' character in Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure, which really got over with the young demographic quite a bit. From hearing what a lot of the young demographic were saying about Ashley Tisdale in that movie, they were really excited about that dropping on Blu-ray and DVD, and a lot of people purchased it and gave it great reviews. And I read a lot of summaries about Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure and also heard a lot of conversation. And that's one thing I really appreciate about Ashley Tisdale is the content she's always throwing up on social media and on her website, ashleytisdale.com, and how she's creating a lot of conversation. Fans of Ashley Tisdale have gotten aboard the Ashley Tisdale fan wagon, so to speak, and have been supporting her ever since the project of High School Musical finished up. Nobody knew where Ashley Tisdale was going to go or when and where we were going to see Ashley Tisdale popping up, but it seems like Ashley Tisdale has been popping up everywhere within the last 2 years, and that's more than what I can say for someone like a Miley Cyrus. Yes, Miley may have been around in 2013, but we're going on 2015 now, and the only thing Miley Cyrus has done is either a provocative performance or released a music video from her album in 2013, which had the singles We Can't Stop, Wrecking Ball, and Adore You, which were great songs, but the thing is we haven't heard anything from Miley Cyrus for a number of years, and I think that that is pretty stupid because Miley Cyrus was the one out of all the Disney stars who were predicted to be the biggest, and she really hasn't done anything with the exception of releasing, I think, 2 albums since leaving the Hannah Montana series back in 2010. We saw the I Can't Be Tamed album released in 2009 just before she finished up the Hannah Montana project, and the follow-up to that one, of course, called Bangers, which saw singles like We Can't Stop, Wrecking Ball, and Adore You, which all had phenomenal music videos, but since then Miley Cyrus has kind of gone away and we haven't heard anything from her. The thing about Ashley Tisdale that I really respect is Ashley Tisdale is not only a successful actress, but she has also released an album back in 2008, Headstrong, which sold millions of copies and created so much attention. The campaign they had for Headstrong back in 2008 was unbelievable, and I remember going to Ashley's website and reading the campaign that was promoting this album. It was amazing, and along with the campaign, Ashley Tisdale did a lot of promotion, and promotion is the key. If you can promote a celebrity's album, a celebrity's movie enough, you're going to get millions of people to watch it, and you're going to get that top spot in the box office or that top spot on the Billboard chart, and Ashley Tisdale has done both of it. No matter how you feel about Ashley Tisdale, you have to give the devil her due, as the old saying goes, which I am choosing to do, which a lot of you probably may not want to do. But I am choosing to give Ashley Tisdale the benefit of the doubt because she is very successful in every avenue her career has been taken in. The directions of Ashley Tisdale's career have never been looked at as a conspicuous direction, a skeptical direction. There has never been a lot of skepticism about Ashley Tisdale, and you got to really respect that because there are a lot of skepticized celebrities out there who are never given the benefit of the doubt. And I think that if we gave more celebrities the benefit of the doubt, we wouldn't be seeing as much provocativity from celebrities like Miley Cyrus or Demi Lovato or Taylor Swift. If we were giving Taylor Swift more of a positive review, Taylor Swift probably wouldn't have changed her image up as much as what she has for the release of this new record called 1989, which I mentioned here earlier. I'll be reviewing later on the broadcast in the next number of weeks. I have The Evil Within coming up next week. So somewhere along the way, down the road, I'll be talking about 1989 for a video archive on this YouTube channel. And what we will take a look at, the purpose of it, is to take a look at how much Taylor Swift has changed from 2008 to 2014. For the better part of the last 6 years, she has drastically changed her image. And we're going to be looking at it if it's a good thing or if it's a bad thing. And we're going to leave it up to you, the listening audience, to determine whether or not it's a good thing or a bad thing for the image of Taylor Swift, which she previously had from all of her music videos and this crossover she made from country into pop, which she has stayed with for the last number of years. She's still releasing remixes of her songs, country versions of them for syndicated country radio stations, but not as many. I think the last one I heard remixed for a country music radio station from pop into country was the country version of We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together, and that was from her album released back in 2012, 2013. It's been a while since we heard anything from Taylor Swift, but the biggest concern is she changing her image for the better, or is she headed down a direction of a Miley Cyrus or a Demi Lovato? We're going to be taking a look at that. But the good thing about Ashley Tisdale is not heading down the direction of a Demi Lovato or a Miley Cyrus and isn't going to be checking herself into a rehab facility to get help for any issues that she has anytime soon. So that's something we kind of got to applaud Ashley Tisdale for, and I'll go ahead and do that right now, as you can hear there in the background. Definitely 4 out of 5 stars. You can definitely rate Ashley Tisdale on a scale of 5 stars on a 5-star scale perspective. Definitely 4 out of 5 for how far she has come. And I have seen the thing is about me, you can take my opinion for what it's worth, because I have seen everything when it comes to an Ashley Tisdale, a Selena Gomez, a Demi Lovato, the list goes on. I have seen everything they have done both for Disney and outside of Disney, and I can go ahead and give them the benefit of the doubt with 100% confidence, knowing they're not going to do anything anything totally outrageous, because who in their life hasn't done anything totally outrageous? You're under contract with this very strict organization for pretty much your entire life. You finally get off it at the age of 21, and you go absolutely ballistic. And that's all that really happened with people like Miley and Demi. They cracked under pressure. They either cracked under pressure or they went absolutely ridiculous and went absolutely ridiculous with their career. Ballistic definitely is the only word I can describe for someone like that. But you really got to go ahead and give someone like Ashley the benefit of the doubt, because she is one of the few that you can kind of make an exception for and say, at least she is doing the best with her, what's been handed to her, and doing the best with trying to make something out of her career. And I think that we're going to see the best years of Ashley Tisdale's career yet to be witnessed by both herself and her fans. I was a big fan of her on the big screen with High School Musical 3, and I said to Wacko Bob on the Wacko Weekly, I know I'm referring to his Wacko Network a lot on blogtalkradio.com this week for our show, but I remember having all these conversations with Wacko Bob on Ashley Tisdale, especially when High School Musical 3 came out. One of those conversations that came up was, Ashley Tisdale had never been on a big screen a lot in her life, and Wacko Bob said, give her time, and she would metamorphosize from one of the more successful Disney stars into someone on the big screen who would do a lot with her career. And Ashley Tisdale, his assumption of Ashley Tisdale was one of the more accurate assumptions that Wacko Bob had made through his entire radio career. He's made a lot of accurate assumptions, but this was right on the nail. He really hit the nail on the head when he said, Ashley Tisdale was going to be someone who was going to go all the way on the big screen. And after High School Musical